Hello YouTube, this is BlerdSciFiGamer. Welcome to Blerd Pokemon Plays, an archive of all of my Pokemon ROM hack development. So please sit back, relax, and enjoy. Welcome back! In this video we are heading over to the Olivine Lighthouse. In order to challenge Gym Leader Jasmine, we must complete an errand for her, and she is at the top of this lighthouse. So we have to scale a trainer gauntlet through multiple floors in order to reach Jasmine. And right off the bat, a level 24 Noctowl. Noctowl is no pushover. As I said in a previous video, we are now in the non-linear section, so trainer levels will be held between level 20 and roughly about 25. So in that section for the entire non-linear portion. And the gym leaders will be even stronger. Since I'm very early on in post-Ecruteak, that's why a lot of these battles are going to be quite difficult. As I push towards Mahogany Town and the levels stay flat, my party is going to continue to get stronger. That's just how I design the ROM hack. There's no dynamic level scaling. It's just my take on the whole non-linear section. I took the flat level curve. I believe that's the best way to go. A little bit more challenging up front, but you should be able to get through it with some smart play. And some luck. Hopefully good luck. Not like this. For the trainers, I did not change any of the Pokemon choices other than if there were illegal Pokemon. I've mentioned this and we'll continue to mention it in different videos, is a level 16 Pidgeotto, for example, really can't, it's not supposed to exist because Pidgey evolves into Pidgeotto at level 18. So if a trainer like this Bird Keeper previously had a level 16 Pidgeotto, just hypothetically, I would bump that level to make sure it's legal. I've also followed the vanilla games sort of theory that if there are 4 or 5 Pokemon on just a standard trainers teams, that some of them would be lower level. So I did take that into account too, just the way they balance the levels within these root or junior trainer teams. I'll call them non-bosses or just trainers. Getting some bad luck here. Terrible luck. What's all these misses? Pidgey with Twister. A lot of birds that learn the move Gust. I've taken pretty much everything that learns Gust and also given it Twister. Twister is a dragon type move. I did not change the base power or anything of it in the vanilla game, just the distribution. So now everything that learns Gust learns Twister. And it is a special attack in Gen 2 because there is no physical special split. Growlithe using Flame Wheel at just level 23. It's another upgrade. The level up learn sets have been improved. Flame Wheel is a mid-game stab, along with things like Bubble Beam and Aurora Beam. You'll see them in this level range, very common among trainers and wild Pokemon. It's a level up move. This gauntlet's not supposed to be easy. It's not overly difficult. Azumarill. Made a big design change to Azumarill. I kept all of Azumarill's base stats the same except for his attack. What I did in this with Azumarill and Marill is because there is no abilities, there's no huge power, I did buff their physical attack to be the equivalent of if they had a huge power built in. So at level 100, Azumarill is going to get the 399 attack instead of the 199 attack. So that's why Dizzy Punch did so much damage to Machop. Keep in mind, though, again, no physical and special split in Gen 2. That means that water moves that Azumarill uses, water moves and, say, Ice Punch, are still going to be special attacks. So that buff is only going to apply to physically based types. And that only is going to apply to Azumarill and Marill. And those are the only Pokemon I did. When it comes to base stats, I kept base stats largely the same as vanilla. I only changed base stats for Pokemon who, in later generations, received changes to their base stats. Corsola is an example. Corsola got a buff to defense and special defense. I'm not sure which gen it was, but it went up to base 95 for both. Pidgeot. Pidgeot is another common example. Got a base speed increase from 91 to 101. Nidoking is another example. Its base attack was 92, got bumped to 102. These are canon bumps based off of what was changed in later gens. I did not arbitrarily assign values, with the exception of that buff to Azumarill. No wild Pokemon here, just items and trainers. And we reach Jasmine. Stay tuned, because Jasmine is a good battle. So our team took quite a beating. I used quite a bit of potions, but we made it to the top. Catch you on the next one. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and join our community.